Hello there, boys and girls, and welcome to another grammar review lesson with me, Teacher Donald. In this grammar review lesson, we'll review things in Unit 7, and we're talking about the passive voice. First, let's play a little game. When was it built? I'm going to show you a structure, and you have to tell me when it was built, and use a full sentence, please. So take a look at the first one. When was it built? Say the whole answer. It was built in 1999. Let's try another one. When was the Eiffel Tower built? Give me a full sentence. It was built in 1887. How about this one, the Lotus Temple? When do you think it was built? The answer is 1986. It was built in 1986. How about the White House? Take a look. When was it built? The answer is 1792. It was built in 1792. How about the Petronas Towers? The answer is 1993. They were built in 1993. How about this one, the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Say your answer out loud. The answer is 1173. It was built in 1173. Good work. Now, why did we play that game? Well, because you just used the passive voice. And what is the passive voice? Passive voice is when we take the object and move it to the front to kind of emphasize the object instead of the subject. So in the active voice, we might say something like, workers built Taipei 101 in 1999. But in passive voice, we want to emphasize Taipei 101, so we say Taipei 101 was built in 1999. And there are different grammar rules, so you have to be careful. The object goes from after the verb to before the verb. So Taipei 101 is the object, but it moves to the front in passive voice. So that's the most important thing. Now, why do we use the passive voice? Well, we want to emphasize the action, not who did the action. Or we don't know who did it. We don't know who did the action. Or it's obvious who did it, so we don't need to say who did the action. And what is the rule? Well, once you move the object to the front, you have to choose a past tense be verb, was or were. And remember, was is for singulars and were is for plural forms. So we'll say Taipei 101 was built, but the Petronas Towers, there are two, so we would say the Petronas Towers were built. And the second part of this rule, we need to use the past participle. Now let's play another passive voice game. What was stolen? I'm going to show you a picture and you have to tell me what was stolen. Look carefully. Here's a room. There's a little dog, there's a couch with a pillow, a flower in the corner, some diamonds, a bag of cash, some socks, and a painting. Now, can you tell me what was stolen? Look carefully. Can you tell me what was stolen? Use a full sentence. The diamonds were stolen. And remember the rule, diamonds are plural, so we'll use were, and then we need the past participle of steal, which is stolen. So the diamonds were stolen. Okay, some more things were stolen. Take a look. Give me a full sentence. What was stolen now? The painting was stolen. And painting is singular, so we need to use was, not were. And the past participle, so the painting was stolen. What was stolen now? Take a look. What was stolen? Did you say the money was stolen? Good job. Now money's uncountable, so we'll use was instead of were. The money was stolen. What was stolen? Do you remember? Give me a full answer. The socks were stolen. And we have to use were because socks are a plural. So the socks were stolen. Good job. So remember the passive voice rule. So in active voice, we would say the thief stole the money. But in passive voice, maybe we don't know who did it or we want to emphasize the action of the money being gone. So we would say the money was stolen. So remember that the object moves to the front, and then we have to use was or were and the past participle. So we emphasize the action, we don't know who did it, or it's obvious who did it. If someone stole the money, it's pretty obvious a thief did it. That's what a thief does. And the rule, don't forget, was or were. Was is for singular or for uncountables, and were is for plurals. And then you have to use the past participle. In passive voice, we can use by to say who did it, just to give a little bit more information in our passive voice sentence. So we can say the lesson was taught by Teacher Donald. So we're still emphasizing the action, but we're adding a little bit more information by saying who it was done by. Now, this painting was painted by Leonardo da Vinci, but can you tell me the painting? So this was painted by Leonardo da Vinci. Can you say the whole thing? This is the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa was painted by Leonardo da Vinci. Can you tell me who built or what was built by Gustav Eiffel? The answer is in his name. What was built by Gustav Eiffel? The answer is the Eiffel Tower was built by Gustav Eiffel. Now he had a lot of workers to help him, but he's the one who designed it. How about this one? This was created by Satoshi Tajiri. So what was created by Satoshi Tajiri? This is Pokemon. Pokemon was created by Satoshi Tajiri. Good job. Now, in passive voice, we don't just use the past simple, we can also use present perfect simple. And this is also in Unit 7 of our Grammar Goals book. So in past simple, like we've just practiced, workers built Taipei 101 in 1999. That's active voice. The passive voice is Taipei 101 was built in 1999. And the rule is we use was or were and the past participle verb. Now with present perfect simple, an active voice sentence would look like this. Workers have built Taipei 101. Now if we turn this into passive voice, Taipei 101 has been built. So we're kind of celebrating the action a little bit more with present perfect simple. And the rule is a little bit different. So when we're turning present perfect simple active voice into passive voice, we have to use have or has, then been, and then the past participle verb. So it's slightly different than past simple. Now let's practice the present perfect simple passive voice, and you tell me what has been done. Someone has cleaned the pan. So what has been done? Turn this into passive voice. Someone has cleaned the pan will turn into the pan has been cleaned. So we have to use have or has, been, and then the past participle. Let's try another one. Someone has picked up the garbage. So what would the passive voice be of this one? The garbage has been picked up. So we use have or has, been, and the past participle of picked is the same as the past simple form, picked. The garbage has been picked up. How about this one? Someone has eaten the pizza. So if we turn this into passive voice, we move the pizza to the front, use have or has, been, and the past participle. So the passive voice for someone has eaten the pizza would look like this. The pizza has been eaten. The police have caught the alligator. So can you turn this into the passive voice? So take the alligator and move it to the front. Say a whole sentence. The alligator has been caught. So police, we use have because that's plural form. You can see 3 police officers right there. Alligator, there was only one. So this time in the passive voice, we'll use has. The alligator has been caught. Good job. So one more time, in past simple, workers built Taipei 101 in 1999. That's past simple active voice. Passive voice, Taipei 101 was built in 1999. And the rule, we use was or were and the past participle of the verb. In present perfect simple, workers have built Taipei 101. The passive voice of that would be Taipei 101 has been built. And the rule is we use have or has, been, and the past participle verb. Now let's do a little quiz. I'm going to show you a sentence and you have to tell me the missing word. So just A, B, or C. Let's do this quickly. Are you ready? Let's go. Taipei 101 blank built in 1999. A, B, or C? What do you think? The answer is A. Taipei 101 was built in 1999. How about this one? The Mona Lisa was A, B, or C? The answer is C. We need the past participle. The Mona Lisa was stolen. My stinky socks blank washed. A, B, or C? This might be a tricky one. The answer is B. My stinky socks were washed. Probably by your mom. This bridge was blank in 1937. A, B, or C? This is the Golden Gate Bridge. And this bridge was built in 1937. Harry Potter was blank by J.K. Rowling. A, B, or C? The answer is C. We need the past participle. Harry Potter was written by J.K. Rowling. The treehouse has blank built. Which one would finish this sentence, A, B, or C? The answer is C. The treehouse has been built. The masks have been A, B, or C. The answer is C, the past participle. The masks have been made. The dishes blank been washed. Have, has, or nothing. The dishes have. They're plural, so we'll need have. The dishes have been washed. How about this one? The pizza blank been eaten. Now, if we have been, the answer should be have or has. Now, we're talking about pizza, and that's an uncountable, so we're going to use has. The pizza has been eaten. No! Okay, how about this one? A, B, or C? No, you didn't do a horrible job. You did a good job. And that's it for this review lesson. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.